Okay. Well, we've murdered someone. And now it's time to get to the engine. Well, first we have to get through the Sea Dwellers, but there probably aren't going to be a lot of them there. And then we'll just get to the engine and do this. Joey, are you alright? No. No, I'm not. Not alright at all, Zephyros. How can you be so calm about this? Because he lives on a murder planet. This is all fairly typical. We killed a person. We killed a person, Zephyros. Yep. No, it's hard the first time. What, the first time? What are you saying? Have you? No. That was my first time, too. Please don't be too hard on yourself, okay? It wasn't your fault. You didn't kill him. I did. I'll feel it for you so you don't have to. Oof. Let's just go. Yeah. Wait, Joey. What? I think I know. Know what? What I think. About the High Bloods and our revolution. Yeah? I think the good ones will join even if we don't offer them anything. Really? Even after all that? Yeah. It's because of what just happened, I think so. Because even if it's extremely hard and you don't get anything out of it, even if you have to kill to do it, or even if you have to die, defending someone weaker than you is its own reward. Patch in a hug Zephyros button? Yeah, no kidding. What do you think? I think that you're right, Zephyros. But I still feel awful. Well, like, and not only did we kill a person, we, like, just completely destroyed a second person. Like, I don't know what Barzum is going to do. You know, like how do you recover from that? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so we're just right here now. He's got a little fucking hat. Are you serious? There's a little hula girl. God. These handles look very alien, very xenomorph. I like it. God. Okay, so I think we need to hit that lever right there. The one he's holding? Yeah, that might be a problem. We gotta disable the drone somehow or it'll sound an alarm. Fucking, look at that fucking chair. Remember when you asked if the drone would remember the gun? Yeah, that's a fairly organic looking drone. Okay, what do we got here? Can we telekinesis stuff? Activating. Nope. Resistant to mental compulsion. The music is awesome. Hitchcocked. Fear no bird. All the world's impressed by such a beautiful masterpiece. Lions and tigers and bears. Don't feed the animals. Give a dog a bone. Okay, shed some light on the situation. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Okay, so yeah, that's just completely... Add her up. 3 strikes, you're out. Okay, that was a bad idea. Game over. Okay, so... I think we need to hit that lever right there when he's only... Okay. I love the tiny chair is cracking me up. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. Well, that didn't help anything. That's not going to do any good. Roll for initiative. Critical failure. Oldest trick in the book. Maybe a little too old. 100% juice. Oh. Dance started the hula thing dancing. No. Get the old razzle-dazzle. Keep it off balance. Okay, so we got the hula thing to dance. But, like, now what? Breaking the doorway will trigger an alarm. You will need to distract the drone. That means before attempting the brute force method. So is it sufficiently distracted by the dance for me to break the door now? Nope. Interesting. Okay. Keep them off balance. Okay. Hey, got a spotlight. FLASHDANCE. Yay. Now that looks distracted. Oh. Oh, I misclicked when I tried to use telekinesis on the small lever. Okay. Alright. Okay, so yeah. So I figured it out. I just did it wrong. I see. Okay. Come on. Open session. You heard a click. I think that trap door unlocked. Oh, I bet it opens down to the tracks like a maintenance hatch. Must gather your... what? Must gather your party before continuing? I missed it. You must gather your party before you can head north. Oh yeah, that's a reference to like some old text-based game. Okay, so you have an open hatch. Now what? Must gather your party before venturing forth. Brain part shielded. I wasn't trying to get the brain, I was trying to get the hat. Don't know how that would have helped. I just thought it would. Let's see. Now is it safe to break the window? Probably not, right? Infliction is only available to Joey. Oh, come on. Is there something you can send through the hatch to distract the drone? The bird? Hitchcocked. Okay. Drone has been... At least its head has been disabled. So now we break the window. Yes? Okay, now what? Head? Its hand is still on it. Yes. So how do we get rid of the hands? No. I need to cut off the drone's network communication systems in order to prevent the spy from alerting the mainframe. Okay, so these things. How do we cut off these things? Brain parts severed. Activate this gauge. Okay. Okay, what else we got? Why are you so stingy about that? Is there anything sharp around that you can use to sever the drone's communication systems? Not that I see, actually, so... Oh, broken glass. Oh, there you go. Nice. Dangerous weather we're having. Okay. Now we can finally do this. Nope. What do you mean, nope? What? Oh, frickin'. Okay, well... Okay. It still takes you back, but at least the puzzle... I mean, once you solve the puzzle, this takes like a second. Okay, now what do we do? For fuck's sake. Still need to disable the alarms in the train network. Inside the drone's organs. Okay. get the organs. Hi, cat. You can direct the pigeon to pick out... Can you? I was trying to click on the pigeon earlier and it didn't do anything. Throw the pet. I tried that before. Oh, fine. Okay. Now what? You did it. All you need to do is use effort telekinesis. Okay. Switching gears. Is that it? Achievement unlocked. Brainworms. Did we do it? I think so. Now we just have to wait until we get to the Cradius. She'll know how to get you home. Yeah. We'll be there in a couple hours. We should go back to the Rustblood car. And don't forget, we still need to ask around for Skyla's Lucius. No. Hmm? I don't want to walk through the clown car again. Oh. It'll be okay. They won't mind. And I'm here. I'll protect you, I promise. You know, you really are brave. Thank you, Zephyros. Yeah, you probably don't want to stare at that. What the? Hello? Huh. Hang on, That looked suspicious. So the thing that looked like... That was green fire. That was like green sun, green fire. What was that? Yeah. Green explosion from a white glowing creature. Wonder what that could be. Yeah, except, you know, the first Guardian of Alternia is accounted for. He's sitting in my hint. He's saying my, like, hint button. Yeah, it's like, what? Like, why is there another... Well, it looked like a first Guardian, but what the fuck is a second first Guardian doing on Alternia? Huh. Well, that actually brings up what I wanted to talk about, which is, like, predictions going forward for this. Because, so, they are setting up some interesting stuff. So let's talk about this. So, the big thing going forward is Fiamet's warning, like, the big plot point. Like, supposedly, the plot line, and I say supposedly because after what we just saw, because there's obviously more going on. The big plot line is Fiamet's warning from way earlier in the game. Is there a post-credit thing? To be continued in Act 3. Well, whenever that happens. So... let's go to the other camera. So, it's within the realm of... It's within the realm of possibility for Act 3 to come out in 2021? No. No, it's not. I mean, this game is 8 years late, and we're 25% of the way through it. No, Act 3 is not going to come out next year. And the title screen has changed. So, anyway, predictions for what's going forward. Ostensibly, the plot of this is Fiamit's warning that if we don't successfully do what we are trying to do here, Alternia and Earth will both be destroyed. Now, there are two ways to read that warning. One is to take it at face value. There is some imminent threat to Earth and Alternia, and if we don't deal with it, then both of them are going to be destroyed in 1994. Bad ending, game over. You fucked everything up, and that's obviously not what happens. The alternative reading, which is the one I personally subscribe to, is that, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't read Homestuck, but Earth and Alternia are doomed anyway. Both of them are going to get destroyed in a little over a decade. So I think that, whatever we're doing here, it is directly, is putting things in play to set up the events of Homestuck. But there are a couple of X factors, which means that there is more going on here than meets the eye. Because, the critical flaw with this theory is that everything I just said would make the game canon compliant, which, if you know anything about Homestuck, is just not how this is going to work. to put it frankly. So, when I'm talking about, and people are talking about timelines, and they're talking about the timelines for, the production of the game, and it threw me off. Anyway, whenever, the theory that I outlined would make this game canon compliant, and it would be very simple and easy to digest and understand, which means it is absolutely not how things are going to go. We've got a couple hints of that. First of all, we have this new First Guardian thing that just blew up the train out of nowhere. No idea what that's about. The other thing we have is Boulder's warning. If you talk to Boulder earlier in the route, something she says to you is that, I hope the paradox is kind to you, which means that we're probably going to get an ending to this game where Joey and Zephyros and Damek and Jude over in the other side of things just kind of completely throw everything off track somehow. They're just going to go off and get shunted off into some weird pseudo-canon corner of where whatever can happen. What does that mean? What will that mean for the story? Don't really know. We'll find out. It basically means anything can happen. And then, what else? What else is there? And then there's the fact of this game could have multiple endings, because even in this route, we've already seen, some variation in how we can proceed through the game. And so far, there are just small changes, but they could have lasting implications in further routes. For example, in Act 1 of Hiveswap, you can totally miss picking up the E-batteries, the E-sized batteries. If you fail to get those E-sized batteries, you can't do the trial. You can't get the clear ending to the trial. So what does it mean now that we've gone through the game and we kicked Chixie and Zebra off of the train before it left? We don't know. We don't know what knock-on effects that could have, or if we have Chixie but not Zebra, if we have Zebra but not Chixie, it's like all these different combinations of trolls that could take this journey with us. You know, and what effect will that have? We really don't know. So this game could have multiple endings. And, you know, what will those endings entail? I don't really know. So yeah, it's interesting. And on the one hand, that's cool. On the other hand, this game is not fun to replay because it's not a game; it's a visual novel. Cat, get away from there. So, like, because, like, I mean, it's like I didn't record a lot of it, so if you're just watching this on YouTube, you don't know. But I did have to go through the game, and it took me about 2 hours of just rapidly clicking through text to, like, replay part of the game because I wasn't happy with one outcome. And so if this game does require multiple playthroughs, and multiple full playthroughs, because, like, you're going to have to go through Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and Act 4 to, like, get all the little pieces in place for a bunch of different endings, it's going to be really obnoxious. And, like, this is more of a visual novel, so there's not, like, a lot of incentive to play through the game yourself. You know, like I could compare this game to, like, Mass Effect, which is also a game that has multiple endings across several installments. But, like, there's, like, a game in between the narrative choices you make. You know, so, like, you can still replay Mass Effect and have fun with the shooty segments. You know, whereas with this, it's like you're just sort of flipping through text to get new conversations. But, like, maybe I'm entirely wrong about that. Maybe there won't be multiple endings. But maybe there will be. I don't know. We don't really know what's up with this game. Anyway. So yeah, that was good. That was fun. I mean, like, the dialogue was good, rather. Like, the story and dialogue was good. Like, as a game, and I talked about this off and on as we were going, like, there are some problems with, like, just the nuts and bolts gameplay here that I seriously hope they iron out in Act 3. Or maybe even just, like, patch in. Just fix the elevator door. Like, the elevator door bugged me every time I had to use it. I know it's a dumb thing, but it really did bother me. Anyway, what are people talking about? Somebody is predicting that Act 3 will come out next year, and that just seems woefully optimistic. Well, there also has some related dialogue if you talk to her immediately after killing Brazil. Can't go back after killing... Before you head back to the clown car. So I see the paradox drifting you to... I see the paradox drifting to you to your destination. Anyway, Cat, when'd you stop? It's Fiamet. Is Fiamet in contact with Scratch? Scratch and realize he tells jokes and occasionally this prank Earth and telling everybody this story. Yeah, people are saying Fiamet's comment is in line with one of Doc Scratch's jokes, which is a possible thing. Clown segment was good. Yeah, the clown segment was, well, Honestly, the clown segment was, like, gameplay-wise, it was kind of eh. I mean, I mean, it was very spooky and, you know, thematic and all that, but, like, mechanically, it's, like, you go back and forth and talk to trolls 3 times, and it's like, okay. Like, the most involved gameplay segment in the entire thing was obviously the Ace Attorney segment, which I have a lot of problems with, just because, like, it was not a very well... I mean, as a parody of Ace Attorney, it was very good. It was just also, like, sort of weak puzzle crafting. Yeah. So... You know, so yeah, it was like good writing, good dialogue, kind of meh gameplay. Even by the limit, and like I'm aware that this is like a point and click adventure game / visual novel hybrid, so gameplay is fairly low on the list of priorities for it. But even by that low standards, it didn't really meet them, and that is something that needs to be like said. Like just the lack of a rewind button if you missed dialogue, that's a big one. You know, especially with, like, Galik's dialogue, where his whole thing is, like, you have to click on the footnotes to get his notes. Yeah. Also, we have no Aquarius trolls. That's another thing that's unfortunate about this. Anyway... So, yeah, we'll just see what happens. In the meantime, I guess I'll see you in another 2 years. 2 or 3 years, however long it takes for Hiveswap Act 3 to happen. If they keep playing out stuff between this and Act 3, like what they did with the Friend Sim, I'll probably play that too. I had fun with the Friend Sim, you know, so that's interesting. Also, it is interesting to me that 2 of the trolls from the Friend Sim got alluded to, but were never actually properly introduced in the game. You know, I'm talking, of course, about the little beekeeper dude, and the girl who lived in the junkyard, the olive blood who lived in the junkyard. Like we saw their poems, we saw the junkyard and the beehive, but we didn't see them themselves. That's interesting to me. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like just my thoughts on the future of this. Is like they may be setting up the potential for multiple endings, and I hope so. Well, I'm hoping for multiple endings because otherwise I don't really want to replay this. Is the thing. You know, because, like, there are multiple ways to get through the story, but, like, the effort it takes to see everything that this game has to offer versus the time investment of click, 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 is, like, not really worth it, I don't think. You know? Because, like, I could play through the train platform 6 different times to see all the different ways that like, you can get your tickets to board the train. But, like, if it's such a small difference either way, there's not really much of a point in doing that. Like, I would rather just, like, go on YouTube and watch videos of other people doing it. And because it's a visual novel, there's no real loss of the experience if you do that. So that's why I'm hoping for multiple endings, because I'm hoping that the choices we're making actually, like, play out and matter somewhere in the long run. Because otherwise it just kind of feels like a waste of time. So yeah. I will be streaming regularly soon. After I finish watching Star Versus, I plan on streaming Eichenfeld, which is a cute little game that came out a couple months ago, and I've been meaning to play it, and I've been wanting to stream it because I learned about it on stream, and so it feels right to stream it. So I'll be streaming Eichenfeld probably next month, give or take, depending on how long it takes me to finish up my other live blogs. And then if they release Friend Sim 2 or some other filler material to pad the gap between Hiveswap Act 2 and 3, I'll play that as well. I rather enjoyed the Homestuck games. I'm not saying I will play those. I might play those. If they're related to Homestuck 2 content, I'll just skip them, because fuck that noise. So yeah. I'll see you in Act 3. Bye-bye.